Alright guys, I am back. We are going to be doing another realistic rebuild here on my channel. We're going to be starting with Carolina. This is going to be a fun team, especially since they're one of my favorite teams. Them and the Chiefs. So looking at their roster here, they did lose Andrew Norwell in free agency. Pretty big deal there. He's a real good offensive lineman. Overpaid in my opinion. I mean, the highest guard, well, not overpaid, it's just the guard position was paid a lot there. He's definitely going to do some work in Jacksonville, but looking here, they do have a good right tackle and right guard. Other than that, everything is questionable. Matt Khalil, he's gone. He's gone. His contract is outrageous for his skill level. I mean, come on, that's just not good. Definitely, I feel like this is the deepest receiving core Carolina has had in a while. DJ Moore is going to be nasty. I'm going to have him as my number 2 receiver, but he's also going to be the slot guy. Did move Torrey Smith to 4. I want to see some more of Curtis Samuel. He's definitely a question mark, and I think he could break out to be a good player. McCaffrey, I expect him to be a monster. Cam Newton, I really want to get him scheme fit. I need to get him just up 1 point, because if he's scheme fit and he starts upgrading, it's going to be gnarly. Defensively, looking at our team, we do have some holes. Cornerback is definitely a hole. Do like Dante Jackson, the rookie. Really like him. Safeties they're up there in age. Linebacking core, one of the best linebacking cores, if not the best in the NFL. So that's going to be good there. So yeah, other than that, I'm not too sure. I mean, we might be able to fight for the playoffs. I don't know though. The NFC South is going to be tough. So let's go ahead and set the season goal here. I'm going to say we're going to go for about 10 wins. That sounds good. I'm really hoping we can get scheme fit for Cam Newton. That'll be good. DJ Moore is a scheme fit, so that should be good. Greg Olsen probably is going to retire after a few years. So let's go ahead and, simulate to the midseason. I will see you guys back then to see what our record is and what people we have to re-sign. So we're going to come back here at midseason with a 3-4 record. Definitely not what I was looking for. We are going to be second in the NFC South, though. Saints are just going to run away with a 6-1 record. Looking at the players we have to re-sign, definitely want to bring back Darrell Williams. Thomas Davis, that's going to be tough because he's going to retire by the end of this rebuild, so I might just let him go because what's 1 year going to do for me? I might as well get somebody that can start developing since this is going to be a 5-year rebuild. Devin Funchess, want to bring him back. Julius Peppers, the ageless one. Again, the same thing. If I was doing a franchise, I would bring him back. But since this is a 5-year rebuild, probably not going to bring him back. Going to let CJ Anderson go, Mike Adams go. Shit, we got a lot of people we're going to have to try to replace in free agency and the draft. That's definitely not going to be good. I'm pretty sure we do have 2 third-round picks, is it? For this coming up one. Definitely, let's see if we can just sign this guy right here. Let's see what we can do. See if I can pull up a little magic here. Bro, you want to come back for me? Alright, that's how you do it, you give them an offer, you raise it a bit, make them feel like they're wanted, and then they accept. Now he's probably going to allow 20 sacks this season because he's re-signed. That's fine. I'll do Devin Funchess on my own. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Probably won't make the playoffs. We'll go ahead and take a look at the stats, though, at the end of the season. So back here at the end of the season, we did not make the playoffs. Wasn't expecting to. Cam Newton did not get an upgrade point, which is it's going to be devastating to me. Wow, DJ Moore has 5 upgrade points? Holy shit. Alright, our defense didn't get much done, if we're being honest here. Did Dante Jackson get anything? He has 2, that's fine. Looking, we did finish 9-7, which, oh man, that sucks. I wanted that coach XP. Let's take a look at the stats, though. Offensively, Cam Newton, he had a decent year, if we're being honest here. For Cam Newton, 3,400 yards, 27 touchdowns, really cut down on the interceptions. Rushing the ball, McCaffrey almost had a 1,000-yard season, couldn't find the end zone. Cam Newton didn't run the ball nearly as much, which is a little concerning, I guess he's just going to turn into that pocket passer. Looking at the receiving core, though, Devin Funchess with an 800-yard campaign, pretty much 7 touchdowns. Greg Olsen is always going to be up there, 700 yards, 5. DJ Moore really likes to slot, it looks like, almost 900 yards and 5 touchdowns his rookie year. Curtis Samuel as my third receiver, coming up with 503 touchdowns. Blocking, that's, oh god, 19 sacks. That we're gonna have to deal with that contract for a while too. That's not good. You got the hiccups. Never good. Luke Keeley, you know, the freak, is gonna have 128 tackles here. Definitely not as bad. Oh, okay. 7 interception. Jesus. 107 for Thomas Davis. 98 for Bradbury. Sacks. What do we got? 8.5 for the ageless Julius Peppers. 7 for Addison. 6.5 for Dontari Poe, who's coming in off I'm pretty sure a short-term contract. I really would like to keep him around. Kawan Short didn't have the production I would like. So 7 interceptions for Keeley, 2 for Seymour, 2 for Thomas Davis, and Dante Jackson had that one bomb. Let's go ahead and see if we had any yearly awards real fast. Le'Veon Bell, MVP. Okay. That seems to happen quite a lot. Nobody there. Okay, Luke Keeley won Defensive Player of the Year, which is nice to see. Offensive Rookie, DJ Moore is up there. Don't know how he didn't win that. Defensive Rookie, Dante Jackson almost won. Quarterback, Cam Newton coming in at 9. Running back, McCaffrey coming in at 10. Wide receivers, do we have nobody really? Okay. Offensive line, we did have nobody. Defensive line, Julius Peppers. Linebacker, Luke Keeley's obviously going to win that. Thomas Davis up there as well. Defensive back, nobody. So that's going to do it for that. Now we're going to head into free agency. I will see you guys in free agency, hopefully to make a good signing. So we are back here in free agency. Going ahead and take a look at my offers here. There's a few people I'm going for. I went for Dante Fowler. I'm not going to use him as a right end. I'm going to move him to left end. He's a speed rusher, and I think he would replace Julius Peppers well. Since I did let go of Thomas Davis, I do need a outside linebacker. This guy's going to be a stud speed linebacker. He's a run stopper, scheme fit. Really hoping to be able to get him. I offered him a 4-year deal because that would be the remainder of the rebuild. I really hope I can get him. Let's go ahead and sim and see if we do get the offers here. I'm not sure why we wouldn't. I did offer an extra year to them, so they should want to come here, you know. Want to play in Carolina? Alright, so they did accept my offers. That's really good. Really good. So I will see you guys after the draft to see what I was able to pull out. Taking a look at the draft here, I went out and I pretty much tried to just replace my offensive lineman that needed, because you got to do that early. It takes so long for him to upgrade. Went out and got a good center here. Left guard, not the best pick. Had to get a safety. You know, my safeties are definitely a weak position on my team. Went out and got a decent left tackle. He doesn't have good ratings, but I mean, he's got good strength to start out with, so that is always good. Then I got a right end who I was excited for, but if you look, he only has strength. He's a scheme fit, so he might upgrade well. That's going to be tough. It's going to be freaking tough. So altogether, I would say we did get a decent draft because my main concern was offensive line. So we did get some guys that can develop over the remainder of the rebuild, which is exactly what I was looking for. So I'll see you guys at the start of the second season. So we are here at the beginning of the season here. I definitely feel like we're improved. DJ Moore is upgrading rapidly. So I'm going to play him in the slot one more year, and then I think he's going to earn that starting job going into the third year. Defensively, we definitely did get a little better. Cornerback still a worry, and so is safety. Our offensive line got better for sure. And we have some good receivers. And Christian McCaffrey is going to be a good running back. So I really think that this year is going to be pretty good for the Panthers. Let's go ahead and set our win total. I don't know. I'm just going to set it for 10 wins because I need a little coach XP. You know, I want to get some upgrades. So I will see you guys at the mid-season point to see what our record is and to see, you know, what we got to resign, who we got to resign at mid-season. So we're here at mid-season. You know, we're 1-6. I don't get that one bit. Must just be some close game. Nope, we got blown out by the Vikings pretty much. So that's definitely not good. Looking at the players we have to resign, we're going to have Shaq Thompson. I definitely want to bring him back. James Bradbury, I don't know. Definitely don't want to bring back Mario Addison, probably. That's pretty much going to be it. There's not a lot of high valuable players here in this re-signing period. I mean, definitely want to bring Shaq Thompson back, though. So I guess I'll see you guys at the end of the season to check out, you know, how we did. So we are back here. Did not make the playoffs. Unfortunately, we finished 5-11. You know, that's... Don't get that one bit. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats, though. Passing, Cam Newton didn't have a great year, to be honest. 19 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Rushing the ball, still not 1,000 yards. Receiving, DJ Moore with 74 receptions, 1,000 yards, and 11 touchdowns. I mean, I really want to move him to the #1 receiving spot, but I don't know if I should keep him in the slot or not, because in the slot, he is nasty. I mean, he really is nasty in the slot. I think I'm going to move him to #1, though. Devin Funchess can be my #2 receiver. He's going to be a nice #2 receiver, has some decent stats. Blocking, what did we have here for sacks-wise? 13 by my left tackle. Definitely not as bad as last year, though. Tackles, Dion Bucknan leading the team in tackles. Luke Keeley kind of had a down year. I mean, he had 5 sacks, but still... James Bradbury putting up some tackles. See, that's another thing. I'm telling you, in their contract year, they play insane. 8 sacks by K'Wan Short, 3 by Dante Fowler. That's definitely not that impressive. I mean, he was supposed to come in and really help me out there. Interceptions. James Bradbury led the team with 4, and he's in a contract year. Don't know if I want to bring him back. Let's go ahead and quickly check out if we had any awards. MVP went to Blake Bortles. Are you shitting me? Alright. Alright, bro. Offensive Player of the Year, we had nobody there. Defensively, nobody. Offensive Rookie. Defensive Rookie, we had Raymond Poole. Quarterback, wow, Cam Newton wasn't even in there. Running back, neither was McCaffrey. Offensive line, wide receiver, DJ Moore is up there. Offensive line, nobody. Defensive line, we did not have anybody. Linebackers, Luke Keeley. Defensive back, James Bradbury. So, yeah. Did not have a lot of people in the yearly awards. That's definitely going to be tough. We should have a high draft pick, though, but it's still going to be tough. I will see you guys in free agency. Hopefully, there is somebody, we can pick up to make a big splash here. Alright, so we are back here in free agency, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at the offers I have made. There's some juicy free agents here. As you can see, Nelson Aguilar, Derrick Henry, but the people I am going to go for are going to be Yannick Ngakoue and Devontae Parker. If I get Devontae Parker, he's going to be my slot guy. Really would like to keep him. Get him. He would be my permanent slot guy. He's a scheme fit. And then Ngakoue is just a nasty speed rusher. I seen this guy. How much does he want? That's a fatty contract he wants there. Definitely not going to try to offer that. Let's go ahead and see, though, if we get any of these guys here. I'm really hoping we do. Devontae Parker might not sign with us, though, because we already do have some good receivers, which would be unfortunate. Okay, both of them accepted. That's really going to help me out. That's going to be really good. So now we're going to head into the draft, hopefully get some help. That would be good if we can get some help there. All right, back here after the draft, and we got some monsters in the draft. We got a defensive tackle who's going to be a run stopper. Go ahead and look at that strength. 95. Our defensive line is ferocious. Then we got a cornerback. After losing James Bradbury, our cornerback group is definitely not good. I would say our defensive back group is definitely the weakest. Got a running back to go along with McCaffrey. Then picked up a safety. He's probably going to be my starting strong safety. I'm going to move my strong safety I drafted last year to free safety. Greg Olsen did retire, so that's tough. I'm hoping we definitely improve this year. I feel like we should. We should get some monster pressure on the quarterback. Good linebacking core and good receivers. good offensive line, good quarterback. So don't know what else we could possibly get besides better defensive back. So I'm hoping we make the playoffs this year. But I'll see you guys at the start of the 3rd season. All right, we're going to be here at the start of the 3rd season. And I mean, we got a great team assembling here. Offensive line starting to come together. Has a year under their belt. Receiving core is just straight nasty. DJ Moore has upgraded fantastically. Devin Funchess is going to be our 2nd receiver. Our slot receiver is going to be Devontae Parker. Cam Newton should have an outstanding year. We did lose Greg Olsen, but still, McCaffrey's upgrading well. Defensively, our pass rush is insane. We have Yannick Ngakoue, Kawan Short. We got Mullins in the draft who has 95 strength. Dante Fowler as a speed rusher. Defensive back could be improved, but linebacking core is better than ever. I mean, we have some straight speedsters out here at the linebacking core. Let's go ahead and set our season goal here. I'm going to go for 11 wins. It's a bit risky, but I think we can pull it off. This team is greatly improved. I think this is going to be the best team we've had of yet. DJ Moore is only going to get better. Our receiving core is only going to get better. Just need Cam Newton to become a scheme fit, and then that's really, I think that's when we take off. If Cam Newton becomes a scheme fit, I think we're going to be unstoppable. Yeah, so that's going to be it there. I will see you guys at midseason again to see, you know, what our record's going to be. Hopefully, we got a good record. So we're here at midseason with another 3-4 record. You know, don't really get it. Cam Newton is not playing well for me. I don't know if it's a scheme or what it is, but we're going to have to fix that because that can't happen, you know? I really don't get it. But moving on to the players, we're going to have to resign here. We have Christian McCaffrey, want to bring him back. We have Cam Newton who wants a monster deal. We have Shaq Thompson who needs to come back. I'll let Dontari Poe go. Don't need Curtis Samuel. Other than that, everybody else can pretty much go, but we do have 3 big people we want to bring back. McCaffrey doesn't want much money, to be honest. So that's going to be the plan right there. All right, guys, so we are going to be in the playoffs wild card round. We're going to be facing the Eagles. So let's go ahead and get in to play the moments and see what the Panthers offense can do here. All right, we're going to be here in Philadelphia. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. Carolina's got the ball. They already had to punt it away. Don't get that. This Carolina offense is good. Philadelphia is going to move the ball. Big 3rd down. They kick a field goal. 3rd down. Okay, we need to drive here. We're just not moving the ball. 3-3 game. Looks like it's a battle of the defenses here. Jesus. Carolina can't get a drive going to save their life. 3rd down alert. Field goal. We're going to take a lead. It seems like every time we take a lead, they're just able to move the ball easily. All right, let's see. Carolina, this is going to be end of the game here. Let's see if they can make a drive down the field. 4th down alert, and they move the ball. 3rd down alert. 4th down. That's tough. They do not get the... Oh, they get a chance. They're going to get a chance here. Red zone alert. 3rd down. They scored! Philadelphia is going to move the ball, though, and Carolina is going to come away with a win. What a play. They came back at the end of the game. I don't know what's going on with my offense. What the hell? So, touchdown, 1 interception from Cam Newton, rushing. Decent rushing by Jay Ajayi. Christian McCaffrey held at bay. Devontae Parker had a nice game. DJ Moore and Devin Funchess, not really anything special. Sacks. Ngakoue had 1. K1 short. No interceptions for us either, so that's going to be a W for us in the first wildcard playoff game. Let's go ahead and see who we're going to be playing in the divisional round. So we're going to be playing Atlanta here in the bins, all right? It's not going to be good. Atlanta is always tough to play, but it is a division rivalry. Our defense, I mean, it's good. All right, why would we even go for a field goal there? Atlanta's got the ball back. Carolina, man. Atlanta's driving. They did hit a touchdown. That's definitely not what I needed. Definitely not what I needed. Okay, Atlanta. Oh my God, Atlanta scored again. Jesus. What is happening? What is happening? My gosh, my offense is just bad. Why do we gotta kick a field goal when we're on their 2-yard line? I mean, it's bad. That's all there is to it. My offense. Oh, Jesus. Okay, Atlanta's gonna score here. That's gonna be the game. We're gonna take an L here in the divisional round against Atlanta. Can't seem to get anything going. Probably gonna have to change my scheme. Man, that sucks. That really sucks. So we are here in free agency. I did change the scheme to a spread offense. Maybe that'll help Cam Newton out. That's the only scheme for a scrambler. I feel like they should have a few more schemes because there shouldn't just be one scheme for a scrambler quarterback, to be honest. But, you know, it is what it is. Taking a look at free agency, didn't have a lot of cap. So I'm only going for a few people here. I'm going to try to get this right tackle. If I get him, I'm going to move him to left tackle. Really hope I can get him. And then Desmond King. Need a cornerback improvement. That's got to be a huge concern for me. I'm actually going to increase this offer a bit. I'm going to try to save money for the 4th year just in case, you know, we don't get anything done next year. Really hope I get this guy, though. Really hoping I do. Actually, let's just see if we get him. You know, let's go ahead and sim and see if we can get this guy. So it's going to be unfortunate if we can't. It's going to be real bad. Okay, he rejected it. Dang, that's not good. So he rejected my offer, you know. That's fine. That's fine. So he rejected. We did get Desmond King, though. So that's going to give us a pretty decent cornerback. Really help out that core there. So I'll see you guys after the draft. All right, taking a look at my draft class here. I did get a tight end that's probably going to start. He's a decent vertical threat tight end. Haven't been able to replace Greg Olsen since he retired. Other than that, I just got a lot of depth. Really, nobody else is going to start. Just wanted to try and fill up my roster here. I mean, there's not a lot of positions of need. I'm just hoping that scheme fit helps me out. I mean, the scheme change that I did, changing to the spread offense, I really hope that changes some stuff and maybe gets my offense rolling a little bit. All right, so at the start of Season 4 here, still not a lot of success. Made the playoffs once. That was in Season 3. Not getting what's going on here. I mean, Cam Newton's not playing well. Changed the offensive scheme to spread. We'll see what happens because that was the only archetype for a scrambler quarterback. And, you know, of course, Cam Newton is still a scrambler archetype. He's not regressing, which is good. His speed's staying the same, so that's really good. Receiving core's there. Good offensive line. Defense is just ferocious. You know, I got Desmond King and I brought in Josh Norman. You know, but Josh Norman coming back to Carolina. So we'll see if that has anything to do with it. I do have Dante Jackson playing the slot because he's going to be a sticky cornerback. You know, he reminds me of a Kendall Fuller type of guy. A guy who's going to be really good in the slot. He's got speed. I mean, he's got real speed at that position. Mullins overtook K'Wan Short. K'Wan Short's regressing. Yana Ngakoue has yet to impress me. I mean, his finesse move is just outstanding. 96. And he still can't seem to get sacks. Don't know what's going on there. Our defensive backcourt is greatly improved. And I mean greatly. So we should have a decent year this year, I'm hoping. Let's go ahead and set the season goal. You know, we got to make the playoffs because if we don't this year, we're in the 4th year. Next year's our 5th and final year. So hopefully something happens, you know, mixes something up, and hopefully we get rolling early. Back here again, I mean, 2-5. Don't get that. I did change back to a vertical power run because we had a 2-5 record. Cam Newton's playing worse than vertical power run, so This is really going to be on Cam Newton if we're being honest here. Definitely don't like seeing that. I don't know what's going on here. He's got decent accuracy ratings, good throw power, still got the speed. I don't get it. We have amazing receivers. Really don't know what's happening here. The team just seems to be falling apart. It's real tough. Real tough. Players we're going to have to re-sign. Let's go ahead and see. Definitely got to bring back Luke Kuechly, DJ Moore, Trey Turner, K'Wan Short, Dante Jackson. There's a lot of people I need to bring back here. And I don't have a lot of cap to do it, so that's going to be tough. You know, it's going to be tough. We might not have a lot of free agency room, which is even going to be worse because if we continue on the pace we are on, we're going to need to use free agency for the 5th and final year to pick up somebody good. So it's going to be tricky here to try to re-sign these guys, but I'll see what I can get done, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, so definitely not what you want to see year 4. I mean, yeah, I don't know what to say here. I really don't. I mean, we're not getting anywhere. We're really not. It's just the same. It's the NFC South is just so competitive. We're probably losing a lot of our games to the NFC South. It's just how it is. Taking a look at the stats, I mean, Cam Newton is just playing horribly. I don't know what it is. I don't. We're giving him all the receivers he needs. I mean, rushing the ball. McCaffrey, 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. That's a good duo with 9 touchdowns for the running back there, White. Receiving, we have the tight end leading the team in receptions, DJ Moore. Yeah, our receivers are taking a step back. It might be because of Cam Newton. I mean, I don't know. Blocking, I mean, we're not allowing a lot of sacks. That's a decent number, but it's still not a lot. Tackles, 138 for Buckner, 121 for Kuechly. Tackles for loss here, we have 14 by K'Wan Short. That's insane. 7 sacks for Ngakoue. I mean, he's really underperformed in my opinion. K'Wan Short, 6 sacks. 4.5 for Mullins. Interceptions. We had 5 from Desmond King, 2 from Jackson, and 2 from Josh Norman. 1 pick from Buckner, 1 from Wagner, and 1 from Kuechly. I don't get it. 30th in offensive yards. What about defense? 16th. I really don't know what's happening. I don't. So that's going to be a rough way to end year 4 going into the final year. That's definitely not that's not a confidence booster there, finishing with such a bad record. It's going to be tough to maybe even make the playoffs for our final year. But I'll see you guys once we hit free agency and see if there's any big names we can try and pick up to improve in a big way. So we're here in free agency, and you know, JJ Watt's here. It's going to be our last year. I'm going to do everything I can to try and get him. That's going to be a huge increase. Dante Fowler has not, you know, really been what I thought he would be for my team. He's not had really any production. My negotiations here, I'm going to go for Josh Jackson. He's a scheme fit. He would really fit well. So I'm put a big offer out for both these guys. Really hoping to get them. Really hoping to get them. So let's go ahead and see here. I offered them way more than they wanted. Please join. Their scheme fits. It should give me extra XP for that. And they both accepted. That's going to be big heading into year 5. And that's really going to be the main additions I'm going to add to my team. Hopefully it's enough to make me to the playoffs. And I'll see you guys after the draft here. Taking a look at the draft recap here. I did get a left guard that's going to start. You know, that was really one of my big concerns. My left guard just wasn't getting better. So we drafted a left guard who's going to be good for us. Other than that, everybody else is literally going to be a depth position for me. So this is the final year. Let's get into year 5. 5th and final season here. It's gonna be a wild one. I mean, our team is loaded. I mean, go ahead and look at it. I don't know what's been going on with Cam Newton, but he's still got that high overall. McCaffrey's a beast. DJ Moore, Devin Funchess, Devontae Parker. Nasty receiving core. Good O-line, decent tight end. Defensively, I mean, get out of here. JJ Watt and Yane Ngakoue? Are you kidding? And then my 2 defensive tackles together are going to be good. Good cornerback group. Finally, we got Desmond King, Josh Jackson, and Dante Jackson. Good linebacking core and good safety. So, I mean, this is the final year. It's Super Bowl or bust here. It's going to be, we got to go to the Super Bowl. You know, there's not going to be any mid-season check-ins. We're just going to sim straight to the playoffs and see what happens. So I'll see you guys once we get there. All right, simming the last week here. I don't know what my record's going to be. What is it going to be here? I really don't. Oh my fuck, we didn't make the playoffs. Oh my God. Bro. Jesus. How? Okay, we finished 8-8. Yeah, that makes some sense. We finished 8-8. What in the hell is going on? I don't get it, bro. I don't. The sim is garbage. 19 touchdowns. He passed for 19 touchdowns. Oh my. That's not good. That's just not good. Okay? You can't pass for 19 touchdowns, okay? McCaffrey couldn't find the end zone, decent rushing yards. Receiving the ball, DJ Moore had 1,000 yards, okay? What's going on with Devontae Parker and Devin Funchess? I don't know. 19 touchdowns, though. Defensively, what do we got here? Yane Ngakoue, 14 sacks. JJ Watt, 6.5. Okay. Bro. I don't get it. I don't. I guess that's gonna be it for the series. We made the playoffs once. One time we made the playoffs. And we took out the Eagles and then lost to the Falcons in the divisional round. So I guess it's just wasn't meant to be for Carolina, I guess. You know, they're just never gonna win that Super Bowl, I guess. That's heartbreaking, to be honest. You know, I'm a Carolina fan. Come on. But that's going to be it for this rebuild. That really sucks. I was hoping to be able to make the playoffs the 5th and final year. Did everything I could. I thought I had a monster team. I mean, guys, let me know what I needed here. Let me know what was a position of weakness. Just let me know. But if you guys enjoy, make sure you hit that sub button and turn on the notification bell so you get notified every video I post so you don't miss any of my rebuilds or my franchises with Seattle, because that series is getting crazy as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you next time. Peace out.